So the A's played their second to last game of 2021, and they got pummeled by the Astros. Not that it matters or anything, but kind of just sucks that we're pretty much helping a team, entering the postseason that is a familiar foe. 10-4 was the final. A lot of hitting in this game. 25 hits combined for both teams. 13 for Houston, 12 for the A's. Just a bad loss. Starling Marte did open up the game in the top of the first inning with an RBI single, or double in the left, actually. Looked like it might be a single, but he actually stretched it into a double, and Tony Kemp scored. Then Chad Pinder, who's been hitting great lately, got an RBI double into right field, which was nice, and that scored in Starling Marte. So that made it was 2-0 early for the A's. But then Yordan Alvarez got a 3-run homer off Paul Blackburn, and it made it 3-2 Astros. And then Jason Castro in the second inning got a solo shot into left field, so it was 4-2. Alex Bregman plated in another run with a fielder's choice, and that made it 5-2 Astros. Yuli Gurriel got a solo shot into left field, and that made it 6-2. It was a pretty good home run. Came back in the field, so it was actually a double, but it looked like it might be a home run. Tony Kemp got an RBI though in the top of the fifth inning. He's been hitting really well lately. I mean, not that it really matters anymore, but I guess it's good to see that from a good player on our team. But then Kyle Tucker, he got a 2-run homer, and it was 10-3 Astros. And Tony Kemp did get a second RBI of the game, which is good to see. I mean, like I said, he has been hitting good. So it was 10-4, but that would do it. Ryan Presley got the save. So yeah, the A's are just, are just done. We're just gonna move on now, and it sucks, but we have one last game, and hopefully we can finish on a high note. It's gonna suck watching the playoffs from a perspective of a fan that doesn't have them. It's been 3 years since the A's have not been in the playoffs, or 4 actually, because they were in it 3 years ago, but before that they weren't, and it just kind of sucks. But we'll see what happens with the other teams. Maybe I'll go to a Giants playoff game or something. But yeah, I mean, we'll play one final game against the Astros, but it's been a long, crazy ride. This is game 161. And Tony Kemp, I gotta give him credit. Marte, they're all hitting great, and it just sucks because it's really the pitching that's the problem. Because I think the A's this offseason really need to make some moves. If they're gonna improve at all, they need to really get their pitching together, and pitching that doesn't do well in the first half, but does well the entire season, because that was the issue with this year. Our pitching did pretty good at certain moments in the first half, and then they fell apart. And our relievers in particular, our starters, we had injuries. Bassett got injured, Caprillion got injured. It wasn't fun to see all these guys get hurt, but we need guys to step up and show that they can be a leader on the team, which didn't really happen much this year. So yeah, I mean, that's something that needs to improve. And obviously, if we can just keep these good free agents like Marte, which likely won't happen, but if we just could, that would be great. Although it doesn't seem very likely. And yeah, I mean, our season's pretty much over. So 10-4 final, and A's will play the Astros one final time in one final game. So I'll see you guys later, and yeah, go A's.